makes me feel at
Louie,
ease.
King Louie. I mean, that's a pretty crazy story. I mean, how do you even process that?
Yeah, I'm still processing it at the moment, to be honest.
There's a restaurant.
But yeah, just trying to take it all in, not getting ahead of myself, staying humble, and yeah, just taking it all in my stride.
When you started out this year, did you ever think like something like this was possible? Where you run the standard, 995, you had the 984, obviously the wind aided one, but then you're now in the Olympic team for Great Britain. I mean, it's an extraordinary story.
Yeah, well, it was like the first conversation I had with Coach Carl. He kind of like put that in my head, like we're gonna make that team for Paris. So it was always a possibility. And it's just crazy for it to like kind of happen now.
So how's that relationship been, and the importance of actually going to the University of Houston in Texas?
Yeah, it's been massively important. It kind of put me in the right environment, surrounded me with the right people, and like pushed me to like I wasn't really being pushed as much as before, so it just pushed me to my limits basically. Yeah.
And what's Carl like as a person and as a coach generally?
He's a funny guy. He'll joke around with you, and then it'll be hard on you if you're not doing the work. So yeah, he's a good coach. He's fair.
I guess the obvious question is what's changed, since to have such an improvement. It's remarkable.
It was Coach Carl kind of got me in the right form. I had like the right people around me. I was getting pushed every day, working hard. So yeah, it's like before I didn't take it that seriously, but now it's like full time basically.
And for anyone who doesn't know much about your story, obviously you come from Sheffield, not too far from here. What's the story behind that then? Growing up?
I played golf for a bit there, so I was a pretty decent golfer until about 16. I was kind of full time at that. But yeah, I just realised I wasn't that good enough to make it, so I went to university at Lancaster, and then I dropped out and came to the States just for the opportunity to like train with better coaches, better athletes, and better competition.
And just in that move to the States, when you think about the journey that you've had now, is it a vindication to an extent that that was the best move possible?
Yeah, definitely. At the time, it was kind of like I'm at Lancaster. That's it was a top 10 college at the time. So I was like, I'm kind of dropping out of one of the best colleges in the country to go try and do track and field. So yeah, at the time it felt like a dumb decision, but it's paid off now.
And just to ask you for me, like firstly, what's the main difference between the UK and the US and the NCAA system?
I'll say at Lancaster it's just like a one-man show. It was just me getting on the bus to the track, and yeah, it was like 40 minutes there. There was no coaching, no one to train with. It was cold, wet. But in the States, like living on campus, I got like 10 guys who can run nearly as fast as me.
Yeah.
Got a better coach, better weather, so yeah, it's just like a no-brainer.
And finally for me, like when you dreamt of kind of becoming an Olympian, and what your kind of Olympic memories growing up, and actually what's it going to mean to you to be in Paris?
It's kind of crazy because I was watching it in London 2012, so it was kind of crazy. That inspired me a lot. So to think that like I'll be probably inspiring people, yeah, it's crazy.
Glad you